welcome back to my garden. I'm in the greenhouse. It is 28.7 degrees in here. It's about 23, 24 outside, I think. So what I'm doing today, and I'm not going to profess to know what I'm doing because I've never done this before, but I'm going to take some lavender cuttings and see if they will take. So this is my first cutting. It's got some new growth and older growth. And the first thing to do is to remove most of the leaves like that, and then I'm going to make a sharp cut just below this leaf node. Right, so the potting mix was some multi-purpose compost mixed with potting grit for drainage, and I dipped each of the little cuttings in rooting powder and placed them in the corners. Now they shouldn't be placed in direct sunlight, so I'm going to keep them in the greenhouse, but I'm going to put them behind the chilies where that will cast a little bit of shade for them, but there's warmth in here, and hopefully I'll have 4 new plants. I just need to water it. So my next task is to repot this aubergine, but look, if I turn it around, I don't know if you can see. Lift the camera up a bit. It's got a flower. Very excited about that. It's got a good root system. So it needs a watering, and then I've got to do another one. Well, that's it for now. So I've repotted that pepper, and the one that's at the back there, and then the 2 aubergines. And then I noticed this morning first Scotch bonnet that's ripened, so that'd be nice. And this one's a beautiful deep red. There's more down the bottom. So it's looking quite leafy in the greenhouse now. But I've got to break off now and do some errands, so I will speak to you again soon. Well, I think a drum roll is in order. I have got my very first pongo beans, so I feel that I'm officially part of the club. And look at my Kent Blue, they've all got pods on as well. How exciting! So the pongo beans that are under the sweet corn, look at that. That I shall be having for my tea. I'm so excited. So Bill and Val, if you're watching, I'm very, very happy. So this wasn't a planned potato reveal, but I wanted something for my dinner. So these potatoes have just come out of that little bucket. So there was only 1 seed potato in there, and that will do for me. The carrots, they're the Amsterdam 43. I've got some runner beans. I've only got one of the Golden Gate. They're not producing any more beans because the plant has got the mosaic virus. These are the very first of my Pongo beans. These are the ambassador peas, and these are the Kent blue. So I'm going to go and prepare all that. It's a little bit too much for one meal, but I shall have a good portion out of that for tonight and some for tomorrow. So welcome to my kitchen. This is not a tutorial, but I just want to show you how I make my own homemade roasted tomato pasta sauce. So I cut up all my tomatoes, onions, chilli, garlic, salt and pepper, and some basil leaves and olive oil, mixed it all together to coat the tomatoes, and I'll put them in the oven for 45 minutes. So I'm going to blitz them now and I'll show you the end result. Now, you could sieve it if you wanted to, if you don't like all the pips in there, but that doesn't bother me. I'm quite happy to eat the seeds. So let me just sample that and see if it needs any more seasoning. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's got a bit of a kick to it from that chilli. What I can do with it now is you can either bag it up, but I've got like those little plastic takeaway boxes, so I'll make portions and then it can go in the freezer. But I've got to make although it's pasta sauce, it's a tomato based sauce. I'm making a chilli later, so I will use some of that in my chilli. So that's it. That's my homemade roasted tomato pasta sauce. Paddy's waiting for the hedgehogs. They usually come in under the gate.